light to the tribe. I am New Diamonds. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, I had to hop on live and tap in with the tribe. Okay. Yeah, feeling really, really good. I just wanted to go live and check in with tribe, see how you guys are doing. I'm gonna give everybody a second to pull up on your girl. You already know how we gonna do. We gonna burn Apollo Santo, get the vibes going. We're gonna tap into some messages and tap in with tribe and see how everyone is doing out there. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Peace. Shout out to the soul tribe. Okay, yes, there we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. My burn Apollo Santo, kind of see where the energy is at. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling today on this Friday? It's Friday. It's Friday. Peace. Peace, everyone. I was going to go live later, but Spirit was like, why later when you can do it now? Why go live later when you can go live now? So here I am. Here I am. I hope everyone out there is doing well. You said, we here, we alive. Yes, we are here. We are alive. We made it. Shout out to the tribe. Where's everyone calling in from? Where's everyone from? Where's everybody calling in from? Where are you from? Okay. I know we got some international folks. Burning Apollo Santo. It's taking a little bit of time for this to catch fire. Maybe that's the energy. Like it took some time for things to catch fire. Like it's taken a little bit of time for you to get to where you're at, for you to get on this path, for you to get this sense of clarity, for you to get to this point, the sense of this calmness and this serenity. But you finally made it. Like you said, we're here and we're alive. H-Town, okay. I heard everything was bigger in Texas. Okay, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Okay, shout out to the tribe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification so you know when I make posts. Yeah, I just, this is some very interesting energy. The energy right now is so like unpredictable, right? And it's really because it's calling a lot of us to be still, a lot of us to surrender to the unknown. That's why I named this Into the Unknown. We're entering into an unknown space, an unknown time. So yeah, I feel like we're getting settled in. You said, "Hey, New Diamonds," what you say? You said, "Hey, New Diamonds, I finally gotten okay to say hi to you and my sister of light. You know who this is. Peace, and I don't know. Who is this? Look, who is this? I can't see. Look, you hiding all in your picture. You all the way in the background. I see you on stage. I see you trying to shine your light. But the vision isn't very clear, okay? Peace, Mo. Shout out to my brother Mo. Y'all tap in with him if y'all need any music, any AI art, okay? Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to you guys. Peace, peace, everyone. Yeah, I just really feel like we're in a huge transition, okay? You said peace from London, okay? Shout out to London. Shout out to the London fam. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tapping in. What time is it over there? Is it like 6 p.m. or something? I feel like it's rather late. But yeah, I feel you will recognize the energy. Okay. Okay. Well, dang. Abundance, abundance. You said 10 to 10. Yes, 10 to 10. I love it. I love it. Okay. Cool. 10 minutes till 10. So it's a little late. Yeah, I feel like that's the type of time we on. You guys, shout out to the tribe. We in the midst of a 12-12 portal. It is 12-12. Speaking of 10-10, we in a 12-12 right now. How you doing? How you feeling? Okay. Wow, you guys, this, like I said, this energy, it feels like a quantum reset. It feels like we've entered into an unknown space, an unknown time, just embracing this feel good, this new energy, a new you, right? As we enter in this new solstice, right? We're getting ready to enter into the winter solstice, and we have this beautiful new moon that is about to embark on us, about to embrace us, and it's really calling you to get settled into this new cycle, right? So I feel like that's what a lot of us are doing. We're clearing a lot of old things, just releasing and embracing this journey that we have been on, right? It may have took us some time to get here, but we finally here. It took us some time to get to the end of the year, but it's here. It's here. So it's kind of like just reflecting. I feel like this is a time of reflecting and really seeing how far you have come and just giving yourself a huge pat on the back, right? And it may have taken a little bit of time for you to fully just embrace this new sense of yourself. Just embrace this new destiny, this more enlightened sense of self that you are entering in. 111. Yeah, you already know. We on that, we on that new path, this new illuminated path for ourselves at this time. And it may have took a little bit of time for us to get here, but we here, right? And I feel like that kind of resonates with who we are to the core, as far as just getting comfortable with yourself, being comfortable with with expressing yourself, being that authentic self, and embracing all facets of yourself, embracing your heart, embracing your identity, embracing others, right? And embracing others doesn't always mean just letting anyone or any old thing into your energy. It's just really accepting people and accepting things as they are, right? You don't, I heard someone, they told me one time, you don't never want to try to change someone, right? Because that really shows that you don't really like who they are, right? And this is like when, especially when it comes to relationships, you want this person to evolve, to change, to grow on their own, right? If they're asking for a little bit of help, we have no problem with doing that. But as far as evolving and growing, you never really want to change somebody, because that really shows that you never really kind of like them at all, right? I never want somebody to tell me I need to change, right? And if we are changing, we're changing to elevate, we're changing for growth. We like constructive criticism, right? Not someone telling us to change out of hatred of ourselves, or someone not liking something, right? So this is just about really getting in tune. Peace to the chat, peace to the tribe. This is just really embracing who you are and embracing things as they are. And if you have to leave people, leave things where they at, going, you don't always gotta fight, right? It don't always gotta be a fight. It don't always gotta be an argument. It don't always gotta be this war, right? It can be the sense of peacefully exiting out, bowing out gracefully, right? And just kind of leaving things where they are. And I kind of feel like that's the energy. Like, and I'm getting hot as I'm saying that. Like, I feel like I'm not about to like get all riled up. I'm not gonna go above and beyond. Like, if it's something I don't resonate with, then I'm just gonna slowly fall back on it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give certain things attention anymore. I'm not going to engage in certain things. Like, I find myself not spending a lot of time on social media because it's too overstimulating, and the overstimulation isn't even a good thing. It's just trash. Like, and I don't want to consume trash. I want to consume things of a higher vibration. And if it is something on that lower vibration, it's something to balance me out. It's something that's going to help me level up and evaluate myself for growth, right? And, shout out to the Soul Tribe. We are on day 12 of our detox. It's day 14 for me. So I'm just really in that deep introspective place of just reevaluating anything and everything. And I feel like as we're in the end of this year, as this year on the Gregorian calendar is coming to an end, a lot of people are just reflecting on certain things. And, those goals that you set, that list that you set in the beginning of this year, what things did you get accomplished, what things didn't you get accomplished, and why, right? And not letting those things have a grip on you, have control over you, being attached to those things, just learning to let go, the art of detachment, right? And so I just kind of feel like that's where we enter this unknown space and time and place within ourselves, because it's some things we may have been holding on to for a very long time. And once we let go of that sense of control, that sense of that identity, it's kind of like we have to embrace this new self, embrace ourselves as we are, right? It really feels like I'm naked, I'm like a newborn baby, like I have this new perspective on everything, and I'm not judging things. And as soon as I find myself trying to judge, trying to overthink, I hear that loud voice come in, I just quiet my mind. So it's like, I feel like this is like a new space, a new space. Like, have anybody else been feeling like that? Like, how y'all? That's why I always ask, like, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Um, and I always give like shout out to y'all, because a lot of the times we'll be feeling certain ways and we won't say it, because we don't have a lot of people to relate to, or we may feel crazy, or just a whole bunch of different reasons. That's why I like to come on here and do check-ins minimum at least weekly, just to see how y'all doing, because I feel like I've entered in this new space. And in this new space, it's like so unknown, it's so new, and I can't see what's ahead, but I could feel the energy. I could feel the energy of the void. Like, it really feels like we've entered a void. And with that entering in this nothingness is so much of everything. Like, it's so hard to explain. Um, Let me see what you said. You said facts. Yesterday I was sitting and I said I feel empty, but not in a bad way. Yeah, yeah, just in a new open space. That's exactly how it feels. You said the veil is thin, spirit is strong. I feel like anything is possible. Yes. I feel like this is most definitely like that cleaning out, right? It's kind of like when you have this, spirit is showing me a closet, and we have this closet filled up with a whole bunch of old clothes, old things, old songs, old records, just old stuff we haven't touched. It got dust on it. It's dusty, cobwebs, like, and it's not even a sense of nostalgia. It's not even like old history. Like, this isn't your yearbook. This isn't old photos. Like, this is just old stuff. And recently what we did was we finally went in that closet and we just cleaned it out. Like, it feel like we're just empty. Like, the trash is empty, like the storage is empty. Like, there's so much room here, and it's so much room for love, it's so much room for abundance, it's so much possibilities. It's like endless, unlimited possibilities in this new space and time that we have entered in. And we're just getting like comfortable and settled in. It's like being in an ocean and just kind of sinking to the bottom of the ocean, like anchor. Like, we're like an anchor in the bottom of an ocean, and we're just sitting there being comfortable with this new energy, comfortable with this new frequency, and not like, because what I'm getting is like, maybe about a week ago a lot of us were feeling uncomfortable. I know I was feeling uncomfortable. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what is going on? Like, I feel different. But now it's just like I've been being still. I've been just sitting in the silence. I just been meditating. I even been trying to meditate to get visuals, and it's been blank. And that's when I know spirit just wants me just to be. Spirit just wants me to just rest. Like, don't over exude yourself. Don't run yourself thin. Peace from Italy, Italia, peace from Italy. Okay, I don't even know, Una Saluto de Italia. Okay, so you obviously from, yeah, it feels like we're in a foreign place. Like we were in a foreign place. We don't understand the language. We don't speak the language, but we understand the language. Like it's so hard to explain. It's like I said, it's uncharted territory. Right, in my last videos, I still got like 2 or 3 more videos I need to release because it was just a day where a whole bunch of information was just pouring in, and I was like, yo, it's like this pause, right? Ciao Bella, ciao Bella. Okay, I only know a little bit of Italian, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I feel like the more we get comfortable with this energy, the more we settle in this energy, the more we're able to get a feel for it, right? In the best way I can describe it is like we've entered in this void, we entered in this quantum field, and it's just endless. It's just open. Like we entered in this open field, like, and it's an open book. It's a new chapter, and it's here for us to be those authors. It's here for us to write in. Like this chapter is for you to write. Like we opened up a new part of the Akasha where it's just a blank page, and you get to write in this part of the Akasha. You get to write this part of history. You get to rewrite. You get to be the director in the movie. You get to be the star. You get to be the artist. You get to, like, you can be whatever it is that you want to be, especially in this time, day and age that we have entered in, because there is always unlimited possibilities if you are consistent, okay? If you put action to it, okay? If you pouring into those dreams, those destinies, those thoughts with your real actions here, and you ground those thoughts here in this 3D realm, because what I'm getting is like the 5D connecting to the 3D, and the 3D connecting to the 5D, right? It's this peace, it's this bliss, it's this serene, ethereal, just calmness and prosperity, and we're getting that energy anchored in right now, right? So it's like this feeling just light, feeling free, feeling just blissful. Like it's and it's so weird because, let me drink some tea, hold on. And it's so weird because, like I said, at first it felt uncomfortable, right? So a lot of us may feel different because we aren't used to being at ease. We aren't used to resting. We aren't used to being calm. We aren't used to peace, right? Like I feel like this whole year has been so chaotic. Just to have a moment of silence is strange, because it's been so much static, it's been so much noise. So for it to just be silence, it's like what do I do with myself in silence? And that's how this week has been. But it's like now that I've got settled in to the peace, to the bliss, it feels so good, right? It's so comforting, right? Just to sit with yourself and be comfortable with yourself and not feel uneasy, not to feel unsure. I feel like this is where we get comfortable in ourselves, and we know ourselves on a whole nother level, without the static, without the noise, without the identities, without the facades, without the fake up, without the makeup, without the exterior things, exterior noise, exterior opinions trying to validate our authentic essence, which is just pure. It's just bliss. You know, we come from that void. We come from that silence. We come from that darkness. And I feel like we are able to get comfortable in that darkness now. Like sometimes it gets a little bit, it's kind of like a seed being planted, right? When you first plant a seed, oh, I hope it's gonna grow. Oh, did I put it deep in the dirt? You know, is it gonna sprout? Am I watering it? Am I overwatering it? Right? Is it germinating? But once it starts to form those roots, and it gets comfort and it gets anchored into that dirt, it's this new confidence, it's this new rebirth, it's this new foundation. I feel like we really getting grounded in this new foundation in this unknown space. Okay. So yeah, I know it may sound a little all over the place, but I feel like that's the energy. Like I've been having to silence my mind. I've been having to silence outside things. And once I do, it's just like a fine tuning. Like we're fine tuning ourselves, or fine tuning our minds, or fine tuning our hearts, fine tuning our bodies, right? This is where we get in tune with ourselves, get in tune with our spirit, get in tune with the Most High, right? Get in tune with family, soul tribe, friends, right? Just getting in tune. Peace, peace, you guys. So that's what this unknown energy is about. Unknown essence feels like we've entered in a new field, a new place, a new time, where we're just able to just be, just be free, you know, be still, do whatever your body calls you to do whatever your spirit calls you to do, because it's a reason why you've been feeling that energy, right? And also having this form of discipline with yourself and with your mind and with your body. Because, like I said, sometimes we aren't used to being still, we aren't used to lifting weights, and sometimes we want to give up. Sometimes we want to revert back to old things because that's our comfort spot. But spirit is really pulling us out of our comfort zone, out of our comfort spot, so we can get in tune with this different identity of self, right? And once we get comfortable in this unfamiliar energy, then we start to feel like we're at home. It just feels really good. This is a beautiful space and a beautiful place. Peace to be in right now. There's so much clarity, right? I have a lot of mental clarity. I can see better my vision. I can see clearly now, right? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Like my vision is so clear. I can see things with a different level of clarity. Yes, getting comfortable being uncomfortable. I think that's the energy. Like that's most definitely the energy, and I've been feeling it, but it's like I don't know, these past couple days spirit it's just been like, yeah, you finally there. Like you finally hit that sweet spot with yourself, to where it doesn't have to be overstimulating everything. It doesn't have to be this distraction, it doesn't have to be this, you know, like just be. And when you just be, because you so used to being a busy bee, that feels uncomfortable. But just give yourself rest. That's a form of self love. And once you sit in that energy with yourself, you become one with yourself. You become whole again. And that's really what it feels like. Like it feels like we finally got that last piece to the puzzle, and we're like whole again. Like we've been so used to being filled up with BS. Like we filled ourselves up with ourselves, and now we're finally full. We're finally fulfilled. We're finally whole. Like, yo, it's so trippy. It's so trippy. Because I've been trying to really describe this energy, and I can't really find the words for it, because it is like the void. It's nothing and everything at the same time. It's like pure source energy. It's pure bliss. Like when you just sit in the void, sit in darkness. Like it's like that moment in space before you go to sleep, where you aren't, where everything is blank. Like you aren't thinking anything, you aren't seeing anything, you are in a dream realm, but you aren't in the physical realm. It's like that in between state, right? The act of creation before the actual thing is created, that void. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but that's the energy of today. This 1212 portal, we most definitely entered in it last night. I kept seeing circles, I kept seeing portals. And I was trying to, like I said, I was trying to get into a meditation, but spirit was like, you are already in the energy, and the energy is just being still. Like it's nothing to see. It's nothing more to see. It's nothing more to do. It's just being in it, just being in it. And I was like, wow, okay, beautiful. And just being comfortable with that, right? Because we have all of the keys, we have all of the tools, we have all of the knowledge, right? What are some things that you learned about yourself this year, right? What are some things that you learned this year? Okay, chat. That's how we're gonna do this. That's how we're gonna do this. What have you learned this year? Everybody, whether you know it or not, you are living. If you are in the now, you are living. Yes, we are all mediums at this point. Absolutely. If you have done the work, you will know who and what you're meditating. If God and the goddess, you're in control. Absolutely. Telepathy. Absolutely. I can't understand the words, but if I feel your energy, greetings to all my American friends. Oh, thank you so much. I know you said I can't understand. Oh, shout out to my international bilingual tribe that don't even understand what I'm saying, but they feel the energy. I'm sending y'all all the good vibes. All the good vibes. I appreciate y'all. I'm just reading the chat. I'm just catching up on the chat. Thank you for the gems. You said dropping them gems, fam. Thank you. My name is Roma and Maya Tetelu Strat Batano and Maya Tetelu, right? Como talez-vous, Tetelu? I don't even. Is that French? What is going on? Blessings, New Diamonds. Peace. Like being in the womb of creation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we're in the midst of that act of creation. It's like a space before intercourse. Like that energy, like you could feel the tension building, like you could feel it, but you haven't quite entered the course yet. You haven't quite done the thing yet. It's not quite done. It's not quite set in stone, but it's this energy brewing. It's this electromagnetic connection, right? This undeniable energy that is felt, but it hasn't actually taken place yet. Okay. Um, let me see what else y'all said. Being everything and nothing, yes, to the divine, absolutely. I was just reading about that. Yes. I learned I always have my best interests at heart. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Always gotta love yourself. Always pour into yourself. You come first. Okay. You are a priority. We are a priority, right? As chosen ones, as light workers, as healers, we always tend to pour into others. We give so much, we love so much, right? But sometimes we gotta reel that energy back in and pour back into ourselves, love ourselves. We come first. If our energy not right, how we gonna pour our energy into anything else? You are always a main priority. Here we go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the channel. Cut on right now. I'm getting the tingles, that blissful energy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. We didn't locked in with the tribe, okay? Let me see what else y'all said. I love that. You are a main priority. You always have your best interests. Absolutely. How powerful I am in my presence. Ooh, Bree said, how powerful I am in my presence. Yes. How powerful are you really? Do you truly know how powerful you are? Do we really know? I think we have the bar set, right? 10 out of 10, right? I'm a 10 out of 10. The divine is saying, no, baby, it's 100. It's a whole lot of unseen realms and unseen levels and untapped in potential and untapped in energy that you have. You are so infinite. You are so great. You are so magnificent, right? You are so beautiful. You are so radiant. Your powerful is so strong. You are a true magician, right? You have so much energy, so much life force that when you step in a room, you electrify the energy. We are so powerful. Sometimes we don't even know how powerful we truly are, right? We affect the collective. We affect people in our environment. We affect the earth, right? This is when you start to see things come to you, that abundant energy. Peace, peace, hey Rue. This is where we start to see things attract to us because our energy is so vibrant, our light is so bright, right? We attract those moths to the flame, right? We attract those moths to the light, and everything else that is attracted to that sense of yourself. They're attracted to that power. And this is where we reflect that light. A lot of us are walking mirrors. A lot of us are walking portals. A lot of us are walking lights. We're literally reflecting our light and reflecting ourselves onto others. And people who see themselves, they are attracted to us, right? They're attracted to you because they're able to see themselves, right? They're not blinded by the light like a vampire. Can't see themselves in the mirror like a vampire. They can't take accountability. Those are people who still are learning about themselves, getting in tune with themselves. But those who know who their true power are, we're able to see the power in others as we see that power within ourselves, right? I see the light in you because we share that same light. We share the same knowledge. We share the same love, right? And that's why I love saying soul tribe, because it's a soul thing. It's a soul essence. It's a spiritual thing, right? It doesn't have to be blood, right? This is a unseen energy that we're all tapped into, and it's etheric, right? So the moment we get in tune with that power, in the presence of our power, and we ignite that power, we became those trailblazers. We became that fire, that torch bearer, right? Because we're guiding the way for others. We're guiding the way for ourselves. The ancestors passed us that baton, right, of power. Our angels, our spirit guides. We have so many things that are protecting us and guiding us at this time. And that's all attributed to our power and getting in tune with ourselves at this time. So I love that. Getting tapped into my power. I learned the essence of my power. Ooh. And sometimes you got to be careful with your power, okay? Because sometimes it's so powerful and so potent. You don't really know what energy wave you're sending out there, okay? Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Y'all know what I'm talking about, all right? Yeah, people crashing cars. You got people fighting over you, right? They done messed with a chosen one. Now they got karma on their head, right? You don't really know how powerful you truly are, right? You don't really know, right? So this is where you get in tune with your power. I love that, Brie. I love that. What else did we learn this year? Yeah, let's reflect on how much we have learned about ourselves and how much we have learned, period. You said resilience. Yes, because nothing can stop us. Only thing that can stop you is you. Truly, truly, the only thing that can stop you is your mind if you allow it to stop you, right? Oh, I'm having a bad day. Well, alchemize that. Alchemize that negative energy and turn it into a positive and use that power, use that fuel to guide you where you're headed on your journey, right? Oh, I done stubbed my toe. Well, you know what? Now I'm about to get up and dance until I don't feel the pain no more because we turn that pain into power, okay? Ashe, I'm resilient. Yes, can't nothing stop me. Can't nothing stop us, tribe, okay? Can't nothing really stop us. All right. I don't care how much poisons they done put in the air. My throat's sore right now. I'm gonna make me some tea. I'm gonna drink me some tea. I'm gonna coat my throat and we're gonna be good. And I'm gonna keep on moving on about my day because can't nothing really stop us unless we allow it, okay? And even in death, they cannot stop us. We are immortal. Our spirits and our souls are immortal. And if I didn't finish something, I'm gonna come back and do it again because that's my mission. That's what I signed up to do. I don't care how many incarnations. Like, oh, I'm never coming back. Well, you wasn't really meant for the job. Okay. Move you out the way. I'm a real worker of light. I'm gonna be here till I get it done the right way. Okay. Holla if you hear me, Soul Tribe. Yeah, we done tapped in. We done tapped into that power. Okay. We resilient. Can't nothing stop us. Can't nothing stop you unless you think it can. Okay. Can't nothing harm me unless I think it can. We don't operate out of fear over here. Okay. We don't operate out of fear. We are unstoppable. That's part of knowing who you are. That's part of tapping into your power. Okay, if you truly tapped into your power, you know can't nothing stop you. All right. Let's see. That was a good one. I like that resilience. Letting go and releasing was a huge theme. I mean, come on. Come on. So tribe. I mean, did this 9 year try you? Do you feel personally attacked by this 9 year? Okay. Did the 9 year trigger that ass? Did the 9 year test that ass? Did the 9 year whoop that ass? Did the 9 year tap that ass? Okay. Because this 9 year was not playing with nobody. Yeah, the year the snake, baby. It's time to shed. It's time to let go. It's time to purge. It's time to release. Because all these things cannot come with us in the fire year, because the fire year, things are going to take off faster than ever. Thank you so much, Sleuth. Yes, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification. Appreciate you always, right? So this is about shedding those old, letting go of the old, releasing, surrendering, right? Because it's one thing to let go, and then you still wondering, I'm healed, but did I really heal? Oh, no, surrender, let it go. Let it go. Shed. Let it go. And watch how light you begin to feel. Right? I got tested so many times. Oh my God. I felt personally attacked this year. How many people felt personally attacked this year? Okay. In some type of way. In one way or another, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, sexually, mentally. I'm like, God dang it, here we go, another test. Here we go, another trigger. Damn, I thought I healed that. Damn, I thought I got over that. Damn, I thought I paid that bill. Damn it, I thought I paid that bill. Didn't I just pay that bill? God damn it, the matrix, and God, tired of this. Looping, yes. Breaking through the loops, breaking through the cycles. This 9 year, baby, we thought the 8 year, see, everybody thought it was going to be last year. That's where you got caught up. You got caught up in the loop. 8 year brought up those loops, brought up those triggers, brought up those traumas, right? For you to pay attention to so you could tap into your power. Hidden things were coming to the surface in the 8 year. The 9 year was for you to recognize them, right? Are you going to heal? Are you going to break out of the loop? Because the 8 is a loop. The 9 is the cutoff. Did you cut it off? Did you release it? Did you let it go? I hope so, because this 1 year can't none of that come with you if you really trying to take off. Okay, so this is where you tapped into that resilience with 222 on the clock. You tapped into that resilience. You tapped into your power. You tapped into that shedding. So you become who you truly are underneath it all, without the facades, without the fake, without the extra. Just to be who you are to the core, authentically, pure, nude, come as you are. Okay? Because all this stuff don't really matter. Right? The clothes don't matter. How you look don't matter. What that heart look like, what that mind look like, what that mind do, what that heart do, what that spirit do, what that soul do, what that character, what that integrity do. That's why a lot of us were being triggered, tested. Okay, did you really heal? Because you said you was healed. Right? You did all these mantras, all these positive affirmations, all these rituals. But when I put that trigger in front of your face, are you really healed? You said you was. Do you feel like it? That, because saying and doing is two different things. So are you really healed? Did you really level up? Are you really over that ex? Are you really over these triggers? Are you really over that trauma? Are you really who you think you are? Are you really tapped into your power? That's what this year was about. This was a wake that ass up. That enlightenment, the 9, wisdom, the snake charmer. You was either put into a deeper sleep or you woke all the way up. Okay? So I love that. What's some, y'all got some good, yes, we all getting a good little lesson today with these things that we all have learned, okay? Learn as a man. I love how you put quotations on over a man. I learned as a man, substituting crying and releasing of tears is better than physical destruction. Woo! I gotta hit the bell on that one. Shout out to all of my divine masculine that are not afraid to be vulnerable with themselves, not afraid to be vulnerable in front of others, not afraid to express their truths. Okay, that is very powerful, especially for the men, the melanated men, because you guys are put up on such a high pedestal to be so strong, to be so providing, to never shed a tear, to never show emotion, to never break. You're strong, you're strong, you're strong, you're strong, don't fold. But at the end of the day, like I said, when you take off your work clothes, when you take off them gym clothes, when you put that gym bag down, when you put them weights down, right? Who are you authentically? It's okay to cry. That's really a part of being a true man. You can release, you can shed, you can be yourself. That's part of emotions. You're still a human being. They don't want y'all to even be human. They already demasculate y'all. They don't want y'all to be human either. What? Then they wonder why men are, high suicide rates, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart attacks, right? Because you guys are suppressing that emotion, suppressing that trauma, suppressing those triggers, suppressing the pain, suppressing the stress, right? And take the message as it resonates. This don't even got to be for the male, but I'm speaking directly to the males, right? Because a man said it. As a man, yeah, because there is this idea, this perception of what this society wants a black man to look like, act like, think like, feel like, be like. It's okay to be true to yourself, and it's okay to lash out. Do it in a safe way, do it in a healthy way, right? It's okay to release those emotions. Do it in a healthy way. What they call them scream rooms. They call them break rooms, right? Where you go in the room and you just break every fucking thing in the room. Go to a forest, yell as loud as you want, right? Punch a pillow. It's better than punching that wall, bro. It's better than having a whole bunch of holes in your door, holes in the wall. Hello, I'm talking to you. You have to find different ways to stop suppressing that anger, stop suppressing that stress, stop suppressing that trauma, stop suppressing that unhealed easiness, and you have to allow yourself to feel freely. That's how you get in tune with balancing that masculine and feminine that resides within you. It's not an essence of looking soft or being soft. That's happening to real divine masculinity, where you're able to operate from both without this facade, without this view of what it's supposed to look like. Because who are you when no one's around? Who are you when no one's looking? Who are you when you go in your room and no one's there? That's your true authentic self, and you have to deal with yourself. So this is where you find different ways to alchemize any energy that gets thrown your way, even pussy. Okay? Yeah, I said it. Because that got a lot of men wrapped up too. Right? This objectifying yourself. You are not an object. You heard what I said? You are not an object. You are not a thing. You are a human. You are a spirit. Don't let these women objectify you. You are way more than what you make and what you can provide. That is people caught up in the matrix society. Because a real divine woman, a real divine feminine knows it takes way more than money to sustain a relationship. It takes way more than money to sustain anything. Okay? So continue to love on yourself. Continue to express yourself in many different ways. All right? And a real person knows that you don't come to anyone with if you don't have that within yourself first. You don't go looking for anything outside of yourself. Okay? So if you're having a hard time finding balance within yourself, this is where you go within and sit with yourself and be real with yourself. And if you have to release certain things, release it. If you have to acknowledge certain things, acknowledge it. Yes, I have a problem with this. Yes, I don't do this enough. Yeah, take accountability. That's the first step. Then you work your way up. Well, how can I find discipline with this? How can I alchemize this within myself? That's when you tap into your true power, your true manhood. Okay? So I love that. Shout out to my masculine. I love my masculine. I love my black men. I love my melanated men. I love my Moors. I love my indigenous. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay? If nobody told you today, I love you. All right? I love y'all. Y'all my favorite. Don't tell everybody else, but y'all my favorite. Okay? If I could pick out of here, y'all be the first pick. Okay? Love y'all. I love y'all. Gotta uplift our men because they don't do it. They not doing it the right way. Oh, he can't. If he don't make, bitch, sit down and shut the fuck up. Who the fuck? You ain't even got a man. Where your ring at? Shut up trying to give advice. You ain't got no brothers, no uncles, Lord forgive me, no daddy. Sit your unhealed trauma having ass trying to tell a man what to do, how to be a man. Shut up, bitch. I love my black man just the way he is, okay? You continue to do the work, I continue to do the work. We're going to level up we're going to get there when we get there. All right? Long as I see you working, I see you grinding, I see you moving, yeah, all right. Yeah. We're going to get through this together, ride or die. And you better not have me out here looking foolish, dying, hanging out the side of this window. All right? You better... Hello? Yeah, because I'm one of them ones. Don't get me started. I love you. I said it. Okay? About to move on to the next comment. Because some people, they too caught up in the matrix for me. They be too caught up. I want to give everybody advice. You ain't even a licensed therapist. You ain't no licensed psychologist. Girl, sit down. I can't go to Cheesecake Factory. Bitch, I love cheesecake. Move out the way. Mush that bitch out the way because I love the cheesecake. And I'm on the detox. So you could really, what? She tripping. She. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay. I'm just trying to make a point. I fucks with y'all. Okay. Move the fake ones out the way. Move them out the way. All right. Let me see. What else y'all to set up in here? You said, as a man. Y'all see where y'all done took me? You see how... Where's my life jacket? Where's my moderators? Where's the members? Who gonna throw me the life jacket when I'm out here in the deep end swimming? Well, no boat, no life vest, no lifesaver. Ooh, you said getting comfortable being alone. I'm getting hot. Hold on, I'm getting hot. Getting comfortable. What is something that you learned? The topic is, what have we learned? Yeah, this is gonna be the reflective, being comfortable, being alone. How hard was that? How hard was it just to sit with yourself without a distraction, without the overstimulation? See, this matrix got us so mentally manipulated. We think we have to constantly be stimulated all the time. Music, noise, light, people, things, food, energy, always, all the time, everything consistent. Thank you, Sleuth, because you know come on, my day one. Thank you. Thank you so much, because you know I be needing. If you see me getting too far, you better throw. You said, I got you. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, being alone, being comfortable, sitting with yourself alone. What? That is probably one of the biggest things that we have to sit with as being chosen ones, being healers, right? Being that outcast, right? You learn that early on in your journey. I'm going to have to do some things alone. It's some things that I can't take people with me where I'm headed, right? Everybody can't go, everything can't go. And once you sit in that uncomfortable energy, right? Because at first it's uncomfortable. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I want to reach out to someone. I want to talk to someone. I want to date someone. And I can speak from experience because I used to be codependent as AF. AF, y'all. What? I had to be in a relationship. I didn't know what it was to be single, and I hated being single. Why? Because I didn't love myself. I didn't truly love myself. I didn't truly value myself. I didn't truly value my own company without externally being stimulated by someone or something. See, it was some things I had to realize within myself that I needed to heal. My own worth, my own value. And once I started to look in the mirror and I started to reflect on those things in myself, damn, am I codependent? Ooh, I'm codependent. Oh no. Accountability. Seeing people going, I could never go out to eat by myself. I can never go to a movie by myself. But then people are so comfortable with themselves, they don't care about what nobody else thinks, says, does. Because I know who I am. I'm comfortable with myself. I love myself. I could spend time with myself all day 24/7, right? So learning to be alone is totally different than feeling lonely, right? And we can never truly be alone because we are with ourselves. Did y'all catch what I said? You can never truly be alone because you're always with yourself. I am my best friend, right? I'm my best friend. I love spending time with myself. I love reading. I love going to walks. I love cooking. I love doing all of these things by myself. Now, right? You always got your spirit guides. You always in tune with source. You could always tap in with your ancestors. But guess what? They want you to spend time by yourself too, so you can get in tune with who you truly are without the world telling you who you are, without your friends telling you who you are, without your family telling you who you are, who you're supposed to be, or what you're supposed to look like, how you're supposed to act, without this partner telling you how to fuck and a whole bunch of other things. How you're supposed to. No, don't do it like that. Come on. Hello. Holla. Hello, somebody. We're going to take it there today. No, who am I without the exterior everything? Without someone telling me what to do, how to do it. I know I'm going to do me. Why? Because I'm comfortable with myself. How did you get comfortable with yourself? I had to spend time alone. Thank you, Praise 7. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to Praise 7 for the beautiful super chat donation. I appreciate all the donations, all of the cash apps, all of the love, sending it right back. But who are you when you're alone without extra everything telling you who to be, how to act, how to do, what to do, who to do? This is where you get that confidence in yourself, by being alone. How are you going to know yourself? You have to be alone. So that is one of the biggest things that we learn when we're on this journey, is how to be by ourselves, how to be alone. Now, lonely and alone are two different things. Feeling lonely, it's okay to have someone's company. But like I said, it's different between having company and being codependent. It's okay to commune and have conversations with people, but it's never okay to feel like you always need someone or need something. You have to be dependent upon yourself, independent, right? And then find balance. Because this world, we're not meant to be in this world alone. We didn't come in this world by one person. We came in this world by two people coming together to create us. Now, we came in this world alone, yes, but this life is meant to be shared with someone, whether that is a friend, a family member, a soul tribe, a soulmate, right? Children, many, a dog, a pet, souls, spirits connecting on many different levels. So this is where you find that balance. But being alone, oh man, congratulations to you. That's a big thing on the spiritual journey, and it is so necessary, because you have to learn to get in tune with your own energy without external things validating that, external things um manipulating that, right? Because I can go outside and I could be feeling great. I could be feeling magnificent. I see a little squirrel get ran over. My whole energy is shifted. I'm sad now, right? Because that energy outside of me has affected me. That goes to everything. It could be outside. Here's some music playing. That is affecting me. So this is where it's good to be alone, be in isolation, so that way you can get in tune with your own authentic vibration without the stimulation of other things interfering with your energy. Being alone is key. That's damn near the key. That's a whole nother, that's like the first initiation into spirituality. At least for me, that was one of the many first levels of initiation, was being alone. So I'm so happy that you got in tune with being alone with yourself, because that is another level of self-love that you are acquiring for yourself at this time, which is a beautiful thing. All right. I'm loving these things that we learned, you guys. I'm loving all of these things that we learned over this year. Okay, you said bars today. Thank you. Y'all know I'm gonna just come with it, okay? Um what was something else? The answers are happy. I can feel it. I could feel the power in my chest, like something's coming. Ooh, yes. The ancestors are most definitely so proud of us. I was just speaking about how they passed the baton to us, right? So they're extremely proud of how far we have gone, right? We are those generational cure, right? We have the keys. We've broken through a lot of doors that they opened up. We kicked them down, and we're going to continue to pave the way for the future generations, right? So a lot of us were chosen, a lot of us were picked, a lot of us were called to this journey, whatever that looks like for you, right? And you just been keeping it lit for your lineage, because somebody out of your family had to do it. Somebody out of your family had to keep those genes elevated, had to keep those genes purified, had to continue to uplift the family lineage, so that way that lineage won't be left behind. Somebody had to do it. Like Kendrick Lamar said, somebody got to do it. Who gonna do it? Who gonna do the dirty work? Who gonna clean it up? Who gonna take out the trash? Who gonna wash the dishes? Somebody got to do it, because all of this shit is getting piled up and it's starting to stink. It's starting to stink in here. So somebody got to come in here and do the dirty work and clean it up. And I volunteers contribute on some Hunger Games shit. I volunteer. I'll be the one. I'll sacrifice myself. I'll sacrifice myself for the generation, for the lineage, for the bloodline, for the ancestors, for myself, for the spirit guides, for source, for the higher light. I'll do it. Okay. And then we keep on going. We keep on moving. We keep on pushing. Then we get these blessings. Then we get this anointing. Then we get cloaked. Then we get sealed. Then we connect with Soul Tribe. Then we find out, well, I never really was alone. I never really was alone. It just felt like it, because it's 1,000, a million other people going through the same thing that I went through, in a different timeline, a different place, in a different area, in a different space. We just all had to get initiated to that first step, so we could all connect at the right place and the right time, divine timing. Okay? So I love that our ancestors are so very proud of us, and they not done. We not done. Okay? We only getting started. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. That's okay. That's what type of time we on right now. All right? So yes, our ancestors are very, 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 very proud. I can hear them crying. They crying, they so happy. They cheering, screaming, crying, clapping, stomping with spears. They ready for war. Your ancestors go to war for you. Okay? Your ancestors love you. They so very proud of us. Because at any time we could have said, forget all of this. I'm going back to sleep. I'm about to try to go back to sleep as hard as I can. I can't go to sleep. I can't. F this. Not about to be conscious. Not about to help people. I'm not about to live my life the way. No. I'm not doing this no more. Why me? Right? A couple of times when you said that, why me? You the only one. You the only one with mental strength, physical strength, spiritual strength to get the job done. All right. You one of the spiritual warriors. All right. Okay. Let me see. Um, and yeah, it's something is coming that it's this energy. It's this newfound energy that is being restored within us and restored within the grid, right? So it is a global thing, it is a universal thing, it is a ancestral thing, it is a soul thing, a spiritual thing, and it's all being ignited now. And it's going to be a lot of abundance, a lot of purging, a lot of cleansing, a lot of clearing, a lot of death, but also a lot of rebirth, a lot of birth into this new world that we're getting ready to enter in. It's already here spiritually. We're just activating it physically right now. Okay. And it feels like love. It feels like abundance. It feels like higher heart activations. It feels like clarity. It feels like surges of energy. It's a whole lot of things that it feels like. It feels like uncertainty. It feels like confusion. It feels like so many different things. But the more you get in tune with yourself, the more you can get that confirmation. Okay. So I love that. Let me see. Um, he said, I have learned once again that there is so much to learn. I mean, a wise man knows he knows nothing at all, meaning that you can always learn something, right? It's one thing. It's a person that knows it all can't learn anything. You can never teach an old dog new tricks. Yes, you can if they're open to learning. All right. They have an open heart, an open mind. Always stay open to love and light, right? Protect yourself. Never be naive. But that comes from learning, that comes from experience, right? So I love that. Always stay open to learn new things that resonate with you. They're going to help you elevate and help you grow at this time. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Self-love. Oh, you learn self-love. I love that. I feel like self-love is a never-ending journey. It's like every year I learn another level of how to love myself, right? Whether it's worth, whether it's value, whether it's healing something, whether it's denying someone or something. Damn, I love myself. I turned that down. Like, oh, yeah, because we're not settling for BS and not thinking that we're above anyone or anything. It's just I know my worth and I know my value. I'm going to get what I deserve, right? So I love that about self-worth and self-love and self-value. It's this never-ending journey, um, journey of self-love. Okay. I love that. Let me see what else y'all said. Y'all gotta, I love it. We all learned something this year, right? We all learned something beautiful this year. Um, being patient with myself and others around me. Ooh, that patience. I feel like patience is key. You got to have patience with yourself. You have to have patience on your journey. You have to have patience with healing, right? And I love patience because, especially patience with healing, patience with the medicine, because patience, like a patient that I'm seeing, like a client, or patience as in time and waiting, right? So you got to have patience for the medicine, patience to receive the medicine because it takes time. And how do you have patience with yourself? You have to love yourself. You have to give yourself grace. That's where we get back in tune with this optical illusion of time, because the matrix the false matrix, this false reality got us effed up when it comes to time. See, we think everything's supposed to be here, right now. Sometimes spirit don't work like that. Spirit is not Amazon. I had my spirit guys tell me that one time. I'm not Amazon. I said, oh shit. I'm sorry. They said, I'm not Amazon. This healing journey you on, it doesn't happen overnight. Some people want to say, yes, you are healed and now you're healed. Bibbity bobbity boo. Boop. Then when that trigger come up, your ass still reacting. So how healed are you? Some things take time. Everything isn't going to be shipped overnight. I don't care how much money you got. Some things are priceless. Hello, somebody. So this is where we have patience with ourselves. Forget everybody else. Forget everybody else. Do you have patience with yourself? That's where you're going to learn the most patience with. How your self-talk, how your self-love. Then patience for other things and other people will come. Discipline with self. Sacrifices for yourself. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. That's how you expand. That's how you elevate. Through the patience. It's always a gestation point. That pause. That patience. Because just like the earth takes time to hit these seasons, it's not spring, then winter. No, it's fall, winter, spring, because it has to be in order. It's a process. And as we're making progress, Spirit doesn't want us to miss anything. See, we have to have patience. Because if you skip some steps and your ass fall down, you might have to go back and do it all over again because you missed something. I think you missed something. You got to go back and do it over. Because you're trying to hop, jump, and skip to the finish line when this is a marathon, not a race. Take your time with yourself. That way you don't miss anything. Because if you rushing, you might miss something. If you rushing, you might get into an accident. Spirit is taking its time on you. Spirit is marinating you. Ooh, because don't things taste a lot better when they marinate? And I told y'all I was detoxing. See, look, now y'all done got me caught up in food. Don't things taste better when they marinate? Spirit, the divine, the creator, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels are marinating you. You're marinating. That's why you have to have patience, because it's going to hit a little bit harder. Yes, the tenderism. Shout out to the tribe. Spirit wants you to be tender. Spirit wants you to be a young tender. You about to fall off the bone by the time Spirit's done with you. Huh, you in a slow cooker. That was a bar. I needed that food. Thank you. I needed that. Spirit got you in a slow. Spirit is marinating you. And it got you in a slow cooker so you can be tender. For yourself, okay? Yeah, a young tenderoni, okay? Yeah, we on that type of time today. That's how Spirit wants you. Bars. I love the tribe. And shout out to the tribe. Drop some gems on me, tribe. We dropping gems in the chat. Y'all dropping gems on me. I needed that. The tenderism, exactly. Exactly. Spirit wants you nice and tender. Fall right off the bone. And you don't get that by no 5-minute a microwave. I ain't never seen that one. You don't get the tenderism in the 5-minute hurry up and buy. Hurry up and cook, hurry up and buy, hurry up and fry, hurry up and die. No, it don't work like that. Not over here. Not the blessings and the abundance that Spirit has you on. Nah, it's going to take some time. You most definitely got to have patience with yourself. Okay, patience is key on this journey. All right. I love that. He said the tenderism. Wow. That's the whole vibe. That's the whole vibe of this year. This whole year was a tenderism. A tenderism is ism. um Goddess, shall we call you new? Yeah, you can call me new. You can call me Diamond. Okay. You can call me New Diamonds, Goddess, you know. Call me whatever, just don't be disrespectful. All right, that's all I ask. I love on me like never before this year, especially with being still. Absolutely. Yes, Mo. Yes, love on yourself like it's nobody else's business, because it ain't, right? I'm pouring into myself. I'm loving on myself. I'm elevating myself. Okay? Not for nobody else, for myself. I'm taking back all of my power, right? So I healed up all of those leaks in my cup. I'm not leaking in my aura. I don't got a leaky gut, right? We're healing ourselves. We're doing the work. We're taking accountability and we're pouring back into ourselves, calling our energy back and releasing what does not serve us, releasing what does not resonate with us. Because some of these other energies was never our own to begin with. We're getting in tune with who we are and value ourselves every step of the way on this journey, no matter what that looks like. Okay? Yes, I love that. And being still in a moment. Because if you're moving too fast, you might miss something. You might miss the message because you're moving too fast, or because you distracted or looking the other way. You just missed it. Might miss what's for you looking at other people's plates. When you got the tenderism on your plate, okay? I love it. Um, Thank you. You said I need this feminine energy today. Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, inner strength, and how to let go of unneeded things. I love that. Yes, inner strength and how to let go of unneeded things. Yes, yes, yes. Major key. Inner strength, inner strength, inner strength. Not what it looked like. Inner strength, mentally, right? How strong am I mentally? Am I going to mentally break? Because we watching a lot of people lose their minds. Psychosis out here. They out on the street, picking their flesh, eating their own skin, eating their own BS, right? Because they don't mentally got it. Might don't got it. They're losing their minds. They're losing their shit because they don't have the inner strength. And that comes from internal. That comes from being alone. That comes from trial and error. That comes from experience, right? So that inner strength is key as well. Tapping into your inner power, tapping into your own power, not something outside, not something external. Because I can go hire a whole bunch of people to do the work for me, but it's not going to hit the same if I do it myself, if I tap into my inner strength. Then you get the knowledge. Then you can apply those things to different things because you have the wisdom. You turn that knowledge into wisdom and that wisdom into understanding. Now I understand how to build my next foundation for the culture, for freedom, right? Because I'm able to tap into my own power. How? Because I had to refine myself to find that equality, to find that balance. Then I could tap into the God from within me, right? What's 8? Because I'm doing the I'm doing the supreme mathematics and I forgot 8. What is 8, y'all? I forget 8. How could I forget 8? What is 8 in supreme mathematics? Come on, tribe. I know somebody in here know it. Is it lagged? Am I lagged out right now? Anyways, y'all get the point. Break through the loops to tap into your power. Then you're born again, right? Then you cipher and you start the cycle all over again. Okay. So that's how build and destroy. Thank you. You tap into that godhood to build whatever foundation you want, and destroy to let go of certain things, to tap into that rebirth. Thank you. And then you can cipher, start all over again. Yeah, shout out to the Soul Tribe. Y'all dropping the gems on me. I wish I could drop some gems in the chat. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for dropping the gems on me, because I needed that little life jacket. Throw me a life jacket. Yes, I needed that. Okay. So absolutely, absolutely. That's what this whole year has been about. Inner strength. Inner strength is very much necessary. And adaptability. You said adaptability. Yes, being flexible. Being flexible and being able to go with your own flow. Because sometimes you don't want to go to the flow of other people's, because you never know what they got in their stream. You never know what type of energy they got. That's how you get caught up in a loop, right? And we breaking past those old loops. We're getting in tune with our own flow. We're getting in tune with our own energy. We're getting in tune with our own currency. So you can't always just go with the flow. You don't know what they got upstream. Okay. So you want to get in tune with yourself. You want to know thyself and be adaptable and be flexible with yourself. Okay. I love that, being adaptable. Another great thing that we learned this year. What are some more things we learned this year? I'll probably stay on for about another 30 minutes. Okay. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Because I would have been on for what, an hour and 16 minutes. See, time, y'all, whenever we come on here, it be like literally a portal. It be a whole portal I get through into, because it do not feel like I've been on here for no damn hour. It feel like I've been on here for 20 minutes. It don't feel like I've been on here for that long at all. Okay. Yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notifications. Overgiven. One day I had 2 people tell me that's what I do. And before then I never had heard the word. Wow, yeah. So taking back your power and holding some of that energy for yourself, right? Self-love, never being an overgiver, and never letting people manipulate you or use you. Because it's okay to give, it's okay to love, but you don't want nobody to drain you, right? 13 Zodiac. The great mother has been here always. The serpent grows its wings and become the dragon, spitting out that fire with her words. Ooh, okay. Yes. Gratitude. Thank you. Shadows stuck by demons. Absolutely. Looping. Yep. I had a narcissistic demon, but they taught me to balance love, light, and the dark side. Absolutely. See, that's some things people get caught up in. Some people think it's just love and light, love and light, love and light, peace, 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 peace. It's always peace. We can just peace our way out of a war. We can just, pray. And there's nothing wrong with those things, but everything don't work for everybody, right? So you have to do what works for you. And the best way to do that is to go in the dark, sit in the dark, and become the dark, become the shadow, until that shit don't phase you no more, until being in the dark don't scare you no more, being with them demons don't scare you no more. I have control of my demons. My demons work for me. My demons do what I tell them to do. Because in the midst of a war, you can't fight. You can't bring a knife to a gun shootout. That's called being ignorant. Get down or lay down. Your ass gonna get laid down trying to fight. No, It don't work like that. In the art of war, you're supposed to study your enemy, know that enemy, know how they move, know how they work. Your enemy is the inner you, inner me. Go within yourself, sit with yourself, and become that darkness and see where that darkness stems from. Alchemize that darkness. It shouldn't bother you. You shouldn't get triggered, okay? You should be able to sit with yourself, sit with your demons. And they shouldn't hop, jump, skip, play, do cartwheels, none of that. Nah. They sitting right here with me. We all having a good old talk. And when it's time to go to war, I let them fucking loose. When it's time to act up, get them. Okay? It's called control. It's called self-control. It's okay to have certain desires. It's okay to have certain thoughts. It's okay to have certain actions. We are human. But when you lose control, no control, no emotional intelligence, that's when you lose yourself. That's when you lose your mind. So having control of your lower nature, of your shadow, of your ego, of your sexual urges is very key. Of your demons is very much so necessary, because if you don't have control over them, who do? Voodoo? You do? Who do? I'm just saying. Your triggers is your responsibility, not nobody else's. So you got to get that stuff together. That's what that shadow work do. What that shadow work do. All right. And shout out to everybody who bought my Mastering the Shadows class. All right. Shout out to everybody who's purchasing workshops on my website, newdiamonds.net. And they tell me, testimonies about how they have huge enlightenments, huge revelations, huge releases, because these things are very much so necessary in the level that we're going up to. If you don't have control of yourself, who's going to be controlling you? The media, certain triggers. You want to have control of your triggers. You don't want your triggers to have control over you. You have to have self-control, mind over matter. Big, big in this horse year, because shit is going to take off faster than ever. And that's how people end up in jail forever, over impulse, not having no control. He steps on my shoes, I killed him. Now you in jail for the rest of your life because you wasn't thinking. And I'm not saying let nobody disrespect you. Yeah, go to war for what you believe in, yes, but also be smart about what you're going to war with. See, it's always a balance. It's a balance with everything. Learn when to fight spiritual wars with spiritual things. Learn when to fight physical wars with physical things. But you got to know the difference. And how do you do that? You got to go in tune with yourself. You got to get in tune with yourself and know the boundaries. Okay? So, yeah, demon work, shadow work, light work, all of that. I always say, yeah, I'm a light worker, but I'm also a shadow worker, because in order to master my light and make my light bigger, I had to sit in the shadows with myself. I have to go in the dark within myself and sit in the dark until I became the light. And then I started to be illuminated, and my light was so bright that I became nocturnal, and now I can see in the dark. Now I am the light in the dark. I am a lighthouse. I'm able to walk in these dark rooms and be the fucking light. Holla if you hear me. Drop some gems in the chat to all of my light workers out there, because you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, now the moths come to you. The people come to you. The energy come to you. The money come to you. The opportunities come to you. Why? Because you done the work. And I don't got to say nothing. You could see it. You could feel it. It's felt. I don't got to announce I'm a boss. I don't got to announce that I'm healed. I don't got to announce nothing that I do. It's felt. The energy is felt. You could see it in the aura. You could see it in the energy. You could see the glow. I ain't got to announce I'm doing a detox. You could see something is changing within her. Something is changing within them. Something's changing within you. Why? Because you done the work. That's what that shadow work, that lower nature work. You ain't got to say it. It's felt. I could see it on you. See, we get to talk about demons and the ego come out. I got to chill out, y'all. But that's real shit. If you done the work, you ain't got to announce you done the work. You could see the work on you. You could see the energy on you. I ain't got to announce I'm a healer. I ain't got to announce none of it. My presence, my energy, my light, my aura, your energy, your light speaks for itself. You could walk in a room and be quiet and everybody gonna look. As soon as you walk in a room, everybody head's turning. That's your energy. And it's gonna call people to you. It's gonna call the light. It's gonna call the dark. That is, it go both ways. But this is what comes with it. Like I always say, go both ways like a bisexual, okay? You'll be able to pick up on certain things immediately. You can pick up on other people's shadow immediately. You can pick up on what people need to work on immediately. But it's not due to judgment. It's due to I've been there. I know what it's like to act out of attention because I didn't get it as a child. I know what it's like to act out of unhealed trauma that I didn't heal from a child. But I've done the work to heal myself so I don't respond to triggers anymore. I walk in a room and I'm triggering other people because they can feel it. I'm a fucking mirror reflecting everything. That's why some people can't stand your ass. Oh, here this nigga go again. Oh, here she go again. You're goddamn right, because I stand in my power. I stand in my truth. I stand in my integrity. I stand in my heart. I've done the work, and I'm not perfect, but you could see it on me. You could see the work that I've done without me having to say it. You could feel it. And the same thing go for a lot of y'all who've been doing the work. Some people be like, here come that good ass energy again. God dang it. Why? Because you're holding up a mirror to them. They still got to take accountability. They still ain't healed themselves. They still ain't leveled up. They still ain't done the work. They still ain't took out the trash. They still ain't taking accountability. They still ain't acknowledged themselves. They still don't love themselves. And every time you walk up to them, that's all they see. The shit they didn't do. So they start projecting. They start deflecting. Because that's them demons on them, in them, that they have not healed. Hello? Tribe? Is anybody there? You said, thank you, Sleuth. Thank you, Sleuth. Let me go to the next question. Thank you, moderator. I love you so much. You said, Diamond, you need a life. You need a life, because hello. I was in the deep end. Wasn't I? See, that'd be the thing about healing. I'd be so deep into my subconscious mind. I go deep in the subconscious mind without even knowing it because I've done the work. Like, oh, that was deep. I'm digging deep into your brain to make you think. If you're not thinking, if you're not healing, if you're not having some type of revelation, some type of epiphany, if you don't want to do better, if I'm not motivating you, if I'm not inspiring you, I'm not doing my job. Period. That's part of my purpose. I'm supposed to come here and be inspiration, be motivation, get my shit together to inspire you to get your shit together. And if we both all got our shit together, then we just leveling up together. And if we got more work to do, we're going to be doing that work all together, getting it all done. Okay? That's what it's about. It's about the collective consciousness rising. Okay? Shout out to Sister Myra, because she gave me a mouthful. Diamond, you're supposed to be showing people the fucking magic. You're supposed to be showing them the magic, Diamond. Showing them that magic is real. Showing them that their dreams can be real with consistency. That's all I hear. That's all I hear with her. You supposed to be showing them. You supposed to show them. You supposed to be shining your light and not dimming your light for nobody. You supposed to come in the room bright as fuck, blinding people, waking their game up. If you, like I said, if you're not inspired or motivated, nah, I'm not doing it right. I'm not, if I didn't make a light bulb, I'm not doing it right. Period. Okay. On to the next one. On to the next. Okay. Met my spirit self guides and learned my cosmic lineage. Ooh. Most importantly, I'm one with source and I have unlimited access. Ashe to that. Ashe to that. That's what? We are all source experiencing itself. We just came here for the experience so source can have a reference. What does this feel like? Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tamara. Thank you, Tamara, for the Cash App. Sending you love and light right back. Thank you so much for the donations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys would like to book any personal sessions, please do not hesitate to book a consultation with me on my website, nudiamonds.net, nudiamonds.net. I love deep diving. These are things that I do, okay? I could do this all day, but I can't do this all day, but I would love to. Yes, see, look, he says, sis, how can we get a consultation? Again, all the information is down below in the description box. My website, nudiamonds.net, nudiamonds.net, okay? I love y'all and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the super chats and the Cash Apps. I'm going to answer a few more of the things that we have learned. I think that might have been it. Somebody said, talk your shit. Talk your shit. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I'm still strolling up. I love your aura. Thank you. They've been trying to teach a man how to be a man and didn't grow up with no man. Ooh, yeah. It's hard. And they be the ones that bust it open. Exact. Ooh. Come on now. Some people be speaking from an unhealed perspective. They still have a lot more healing to do. And it's not for us to judge them. It's for us to observe. Keep your distance. Okay? I see you. Like I said, you're able to acknowledge things in others. This is how we level up. And when we level up, it's not to look down on people. It's just to continue to level up and be one with ourselves. But it's a lot of more work that the collective has to do, right? Because a lot of us are still healing. And there's a lot of people who don't want to heal. They don't care to heal. They don't take accountability. They aren't acknowledging themselves. And that's okay. That's where they at. But where we at, we are leveling up as a collective. And we're resonating with people on that frequency within ourselves. That's what this year was about, letting go. Now we on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. 1 year. Freeze. Somebody bring me back the money, please. Hey, come on now. Because that's when I tell y'all this next year, because I think I answered all of the questions about, well, things that we learned this year. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for sharing. Yes. Accountability is going to be a big thing. Leveling up is a big thing. Where we're going to next year, that's why we've been called to release a lot of things. Because a lot of things, a lot of people cannot come. We're going someplace higher, someplace further, where there's a fire ignited within all of us. And this is a internal fire that has cleansed us, that has purged us. See, it's like walking through the fire. You're walking through a portal of fire. And if you can't resonate with that fire, you will get burnt. You cannot go. It gets too hot. If you are synced with that fire, the fire don't burn you. You are one with it. You're able to go through the portal with ease and grace. And when you go through this portal, you take off. That's this 12-12 portal. This newness, this uncertainty, this unknown, this clear field. The quantum field is clear for you to create whatever reality you want. Now, this is where you sit in that stillness and write down those goals, write down whatever things you want to accomplish for next year, and watch all of them manifest like you did this year. Because now we on the next level. We on the next level. We're not talking about the woulda, coulda, shoulda, the lower levels. Nah, we been there, done that. We're not looking back. We didn't get to the top to look down or look back. We got our head up. Got to keep your head up to keep your crown on straight. Because if you look down, your crown gonna fall down. No, you got to keep your head up. Stay focused and don't keep it on swivel. Don't keep turning your head and turning your neck, because then your crown get tilted like that. You got to stay focused. And when you stay focused and you got that archer bullseye on the target, boom, one shot, you ain't going to miss. You're going to hit the target every time. Whether that's with money, goals, people, opportunities, jobs, businesses, whatever it is, you will continue to grow and manifest that. If I am not a living testimony, I don't know what is. For my day ones who's been watching me, y'all already know. Consistency in action is the key to manifestation. Consistency, conscious thought, and action is the key to manifestation. Yeah, you can wish, you can pray, you can cry, you can do whatever. But if you're not putting no action behind that prayer, if you're not putting no action behind that mantra, behind that mudra, behind that intention, affirmation, if it ain't no action behind it, it's meaningless. You got to be able to go out there and go get it. You got to be able to go out there and make it happen. And when you do, shit gonna take off like a wildfire. Things about to take off like a wildfire. That's what this year is. After you reflected, you sat down. Okay, boom. Everything that I want to do, I accomplished. Let me set the bar a little higher for next year and watch me accomplish everything again. And it's going to be some unexpected things that pop up too. Because when you do things without an external arterial motive, looking for something in return, the divine blesses you with even more than you even anticipated. Oh, I'm going to do this for 500 likes. Oh, I'm going to do this for clickbait. Oh, I'm going to do this for the gram. Oh, I'm going to do this for... What about just doing it because it makes your heart happy? What about just doing it for yourself without any external gratification? And watch what that do for you. That's going to fulfill you more internally than anything externally could ever do. Okay? So that's what this whole energy has been about. It's been about us being still, us sitting in this stillness, us sitting in this unknown energy into the unknown, in this void, in this open quantum field within ourselves, because we emptied out, we released everything. So now we feel this openness, we feel this, this feels good. What is this? I feel open, I feel clear, I feel renewed, I feel restored, I feel pure, right? The sense of purity, the sense of innocence. Yeah, now this is where you hold on to that energy, right? All the things that we learned over this year. Hold on to those lessons that you learned. Hold on to those experiences and take the good with you and leave the bad, leave the rest behind, leave the world behind. Because we're about to head to someplace new, someplace bigger, someplace greater. Okay? So I love y'all. I don't know if anybody wanted some personal readings. I can get into personal readings if you guys would like. Or I could save that for the next live. Because I really want to do, I've been called to do like personal readings too. If not, then yeah, we can just chill out, you know, and embrace this beautiful 1212 portal energy with grace and ease, and embracing ourselves and being patient with ourselves and loving ourselves at this time, because that's what this is. This is a time of restoration. This is a time of purification. This is a time of being still to receive. Okay. So if anybody would like any personal readings, you guys could donate minimum 25 to my Cash App or my PayPal, and then I'll start the readings that way. I feel like I kind of gave a collective message. We're all being called to be still and just reflect as we are entering in a portal, entering in this unknown energy that for some of us may feel uncomfortable, but we have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's pulling us out of our comfort zone and pulling us into this new energy that is going to elevate us and upgrade us at this time. You said, yes, I would like to. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, well, you can donate minimum 25 to my Cash App or my PayPal. All of the information is down in the description box below. And then we can go from there. Or if you don't want to do the personal on the live, because sometimes I go deep, you can also book a personal on my website. Okay. And nudiamonds.net, NUDIAMONDS.net, and we can deep dive like that. Okay. You said let's sit in darkness. Oh, Shantia. Sean Anita. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for the Cash App donation. Thank you. And this is for a reading. Awesome. So would you like a general reading, a reading with cards, love message? You want me to just channel something for you? Thank you so much for the donation, for the reading. Okay, you guys. So I'm about to start tapping into the personal messages. Thank you. Can you, okay, do us what I feel called to do. Okay, I'm going to tap into a channel message for you. Okay, I'm immediately seeing a cross, and it has an arrow pointing at Capricorn, and it's like turning. I don't know if you a Capricorn rising. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tamara, for the reading. I'll add you. You'll be next. Thank you so much. That's part of your message. Shun Anita, you up next. Something's going to be up next for you in Capricorn season. Within a week, you're going to see a lot of growth financially. I'm hearing your spiritual bank is being stimulated. As you continue to release things that no longer serve you or resonate with you, you're allowing more abundance to flow into you at this time. I'm hearing something about your dreams, like prophetic messages in your dreams. Continue to write those down. Your past, like 3 dreams, 3 nights, have been very vivid. Like you might have even been getting woke up out of your sleep due to your dreams, or something within the middle of the night, hearing voices. Okay, this is your spirit team and your ancestors are trying to contact you to remind you to continue to stay spiritually elevated, continue to stay optimistic. Don't let the weight of the world weigh you down. Because there's a lot of distractions in your energy. I just heard auntie. Her auntie on your mother's side. Um, or someone within your family is being very negative and they trying to like weigh on your energy. Don't pay any attention to them at this time. They're testing your triggers and testing your trauma. Okay. Don't give in. They're just projecting and you're about to receive a victory. I'm also seeing a book. Continue to write down things, journaling things. I don't know if you're writing a book, reading a book. Spirit is saying continue to help this energy continue to release, because you're doing a lot of mental releasing at this time. And spirit doesn't want you to get caught up in the physical realm, because it's a huge distraction from this karmic loop that you're breaking through at this moment. Okay, I'm gonna come up out the channel. I hope that resonate. You said, girl, you good. I don't know. I heard a few things. I came up out the channel to get confirmation, but I seen a huge X and that gave me feminine energy and things turning. The wheels are turning for you. Something will come in Capricorn season, more abundance, but continue to release outside negative opinions, because they're just opinions. And I'm hearing, and they're like assholes. Everybody has one. That's your ancestors. Your ancestor, you work with your ancestors heavy. I see them cheering. They're very happy. Continue to do things that venerate them. I don't know why I'm hearing cookie. I'm hearing cookies, cookie. I don't know if you leave food, if that's one of their nicknames for you. But they're saying you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. Keep continuing to elevate and don't let the distractions get to you. You're almost through this last karmic cycle. You're pushing through a karmic cycle, a huge one that always seems to start in Capricorn season for you. You said, girl, I just ate 3. You did not just eat three cookies. Out of everything in the world you could be eating right now, you had 3 cookies. Okay, because I heard cookie. I heard cookie. Yeah, celebrate yourself. Continue to pour into yourself. Continue to treat yourself. You deserve it, okay? Ashe, thank you so much. You said, I'm a Capricorn rising. Girl, do you... Shout out to you, okay? Yeah, something new is getting ready to start for you this Capricorn season. In a week, Spirit is giving me, you can even feel the energy brewing up. You can feel it brewing up. This your time. Okay, and it's gonna be you rising. See, wherever our rising sign, that's where we begin to rise in consciousness, rise in stardom, rise in power. Collective, for whoever's watching this, that's part of a collective message. See, you're being led, you're being a testimony, you're being an example, you're leading the way for others. You are the GOAT. Okay, so keep climbing that mountain. You got it with 333 on the clock. Thank you so much. I hope that message resonated with you, even though you just gave me the confirmation. Gratitude. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm about to see who's next for the list for personals. If anybody feel called for personals, again, the minimum is 25. You can donate to my Cash App or to my PayPal. And if you feel called for a personal session, thank you so much. You can also go to my website, newdiamonds.net, but I'm gonna jump on to the next. Let me see, who was it? Okay, Tamara. Tamara, are you still here? Thank you so much. I'm so happy it resonated. Tamara, awesome. Okay, I heard Lucky Streak. I heard Lucky Streak. Did you want to do like a channel message? Did you want me to pull some cards for you? Was there a certain question you wanted to ask? Or did you want me to just channel some messages for you? My tea be looking like swamp water. Okay, I'm gonna channel some messages for you. I'm immediately seeing butterfly wings. You're going through a huge metamorphosis. You may be in a cocoon state or coming out of a cocoon state, a period of isolation, a period of darkness. But you're getting ready to open up your wings and fly free again. You don't even know how beautiful you are. Self-love is very, very much key here, because I'm seeing a butterfly and it's like it doesn't recognize itself. So you've gone through a huge transformation to where you probably don't even recognize yourself, but spirit is calling you to look at yourself in the mirror and acknowledge how beautiful you are. Self-love is key. You're not that old person you used to be. You aren't the things that you went through. You're more elevated, more mature, more experienced you. You've grown so much. And those lessons that you have learned, you are now turning into power. I'm hearing like power and money. Give me a second. I'm seeing something. It looks like a 1. Wow. This 1 year is going to be an extremely good year for you because you're not dealing with any blockages anymore. Okay. I'm seeing 2 victory flags. Ooh, it's a marathon. It's a marathon, not a race for you. So continue to be patient with yourself as you go on your healing journey, as you continue to elevate yourself, as you continue to love yourself, as you continue to grow, as you continue to fly, because even a butterfly doesn't know how beautiful its wings are. You can't see how much you change. You can't see how much you've grown, but you could feel it. Okay. I'm getting in this 1 year, you're going to really see how much you have grown. You're going to see how much, you don't resonate with those old group of people. I'm getting like an old group of friends that try to like hang out with you and talk to you. You don't really resonate with anymore. Okay. You're going to continue to see certain things just fall away. And it's not that you like, it's not something to be sad about or look down upon. It's just to recognize how much you have grown and how much you have changed and how much you have elevated during your healing process, because you've healed a lot. And it's a beautiful thing. Change your perspective on where you're at in life And Spirit is saying, hold your head up. Stop holding your head down. Stop looking down. Stop letting people take your energy. Stop letting people use you. Stop letting people manipulate you. Because some people like to play up on that sad victim energy because they know you have a big heart and they know that you're going to give it to them. I'm getting these are like these friends. I don't know, girl. I don't know about these friends. Okay. So spirit really wants you to recognize who you are without external validation. Okay, really getting in tune with loving yourself and loving who you have become for what it has done for you and not for what it can do for other people. I'm getting like a financial glow up, like, and people who been with you using that, like, hey girl, like let's go out to eat, and you like, yeah, everything on me, like, and now they call you up because they're like, yeah, you know, everything gonna be on, like, you know. Be mindful of users, be mindful of leeches, be mindful of vampires, be mindful of wolves in sheep clothing because they see your light. That's what your spirit guides want you to know right now. That's what your spirit team wants you to know now. Just be mindful of who is watching you. Be mindful of who energies come into your energy right now because you're in a very vulnerable, sacred, open space. And we're not saying shut off your heart, but be mindful of who you're sharing your heart and who you're sharing your energy with. Okay? I mean, yeah, because I just had something on my tongue because it's like a bittersweet. It's like a bittersweet energy. But all in all, you are protected. You are divinely protected and divinely guided. We just want to open up your eyes to some things that have been like casting illusions. Yeah, because I'm seeing somebody like pulling wool over y'all. Somebody had something over your eyes and spirit is like pulling it off so you could see. Okay, what you say? Let me see. I absolutely love butterflies. And yes, I do hope of becoming out of this isolation attacks. Yes, there are some wolves around me. Feels like remote viewing. Yeah. I'm getting it's like a group of 3 girls. Just protect your energy. I'm hearing smudging. I'm hearing saging, smudging, cleansing your altar, doing those cleansing baths because they trying to attach to your energy, but they can't. So they'll plant like seeds of deception, little weird energy, meaning that you just need to cleanse your energy and be mindful of your energy at this time. It's nothing I'm getting the chills. Yeah, it's nothing to be like scared about because you got heavy ancestors and spirit team that's protecting you. But they want you to just be more alert. More alert. Okay. It's like they're getting ready to lift the veil right in front of your eyes. And when they lift the veil, they want you to pay attention to what you see. Okay. I hope that resonates. Um, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. Again, if anybody would like personal readings, you can donate. I've been poisoned on purpose. I think yeah, see. I You got to be mindful of your energy. Yeah, that's why spirit is saying be very protective of your energy. Very protective of your energy right now. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, because I'm seeing somebody like sneaking around and like watching you. But I also see you sitting and you got ancestors with you. So they're just watching. They can't really fuck with you. Spirit just wants you to see who they are so you can know who not to fuck with. Okay? You more than welcome. You said thank you. You more than welcome. Thank you. So yes, if anybody else would like any personal readings are minimum 25. You could donate to my Cash App or my PayPal. All of the information is down in the description box below. And thank you guys so much for trusting me with your energy. And yeah, because I feel like this is a time where there's a lot of things that are being revealed to all of us in the collective. So you just got to be very, very mindful of your energy, protect your energy, and protect your peace, protect your space, protect your mind, and protect your heart. Right? Because we still in that fall energy. We're not in winter energy quite yet. And that's the best time to get in isolation and to get in tune with yourself. Okay? Okay. So last call for readings. I'll probably do one of these lives. I don't know when, but one of my lives I'll do a whole thing where I just do personals for like New Year's, what to expect for the New Year Fire Horse year, if that'd be something y'all want to do. But I just really wanted to come on here and just kind of deep dive into this 12-12 energy, because I'm like, yo, we're like entering into this new space, this unknown space, and it's just really calling us to be still. It's calling us to go internal so we can really get a better view of what's going on within us at this time. You said, I need a reading. Okay. Well, hey, you can donate to my Cash App, minimum 25, or to my PayPal, minimum 25. And then yeah, we can go from there. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all the members, all of the moderators. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos this weekend. I have an event that I'm doing on Sunday. I'm gonna be in downtown San Francisco at Union Square. This is like a dream come true because it's Union Square in San Francisco in the middle of winter. Like, it's gonna look like a winter wonderland. I might go live just to show y'all what it looks like down there. But yeah, so I won't be on Sunday. So that's why I was like, let me tap in with Tribe real quick. But y'all know I'm gonna be posting my videos, keeping y'all updated. And yeah, just remaining in tune with this energy, because this energy is very, very different, and it's really calling us to get in tune with ourselves. It doesn't want us to look outside or look for external things for gratification. It really wants us to sit with ourselves so we can get in tune with this uncomfortable energy, to be comfortable with it. Okay. And again, last call for readings if anybody wanted one. I gotta go out and go get some things myself. So I just really want to come on here and chop it up with y'all again. Like I said, I'll probably do a whole nother live reading thing. I don't know when, but I'll do it because I've been feeling called to, and I feel like It's just fun being on live and giving y'all confirmation on things. So yeah, but I really feel like this energy is just calling us to go within. Like that's the main thing. And reflect on how far we have come, because we're entering in a brand new cycle. And with this cycle, we can't take any of these things with us. We can't. Those things are only going to weigh us down, and we don't want to be bringing any of that old baggage to this new place, this new time, and this new space that we're going into and that we're getting into. um so yeah. I Yes. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, Paulette. That's beautiful. So yes, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for, doing this reflective recap. I feel like that's the energy right now. Just reflecting and sitting with yourself. Continue to release anything that does not serve you and continue to grow and elevate. All right, you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. Peace.